top federal prosecutor for fraud in Minnesota has resigned over the Trump administration's response to the Minneapolis ICE shooting. Here's what we know. Joseph Thompson, the federal prosecutor who oversaw a major fraud investigation into Minnesota's social services system, resigned from his position at the U.S. Attorney's Office Tuesday after the Trump administration pushed for an investigation into the widow of Renee Good, the woman who was fatally shot by an ICE agent. According to the New York Times, the Justice Department's reluctance to investigate the shooter, as well as its refusal to include state officials in the investigation into the shooting itself, also factored into Thompson's decision to leave. The Trump administration has attributed its immigration crackdown in Minnesota to the alleged fraud in the state. When you lose the leader responsible for making the fraud cases, it tells you this isn't really about prosecuting fraud, Minneapolis Police Chief Brian O'Hara said in an interview. Several career prosecutors in Washington recently resigned from the Justice Department's Civil Rights Division after the Trump administration declined an investigation into whether the officer's use of deadly force was justified. The Justice Department instead launched a probe into Renee Good and her wife Becca, searching for ties between the victim and groups that have been protesting the actions of ICE in recent weeks. The Trump administration has repeatedly insisted that Good was a domestic terrorist, and her wife is a professional agitator. Thompson had originally set out to investigate the incident in partnership with the Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension, a state agency that reviews police shootings. The New York Times reports that the prosecutor was outraged by the DOJ's choice to investigate Becca Good.